Hey, what's up you guys? Yu-Gi-Oh here, bringing you some more replays with some Shaddolls. Alright, so in this replay, I'm playing with the Shaddol deck. I've been still testing with Winkaribo. I've been making this dude a lot. Phantom Fortress Entrepreneur, whatever. Anyway, I've been using Winkaribo and Floatress and good stuff like that, to help make him. And I'm really excited because both Shaddolls and Floatress come out in Duelist Alliance this weekend as a sneak peek. And hopefully I'll be uploading videos on that, which will be fantastic. So anyway, let's get into this duel. I'm playing against an Assault Mode deck, and you know how annoying those decks are. So I set my Facing the Shadows, my Roots, and my Hedgehog. He upstarts, summons the commander, instant fusions for Ojama Knight, goes for the Stardust, and I was like, alright, end phase. I'm going to Falcon and Hedgehog off of Facing the Shadows. Special summon the Falcon, search for the fusion. Then he Assault modes and he skill drains. So this is gonna be hard. Now I do a misplay. I fusion because I thought I could send from my deck, but then I remembered his Assault mode and I was like, God damn it. So, it's okay. So I figure that I could use Facing the Shadows, send the dragon, and then destroy the skill drain, but I believe I messed that up somehow. I do misplay that part, so let's see what I do that is so terrible. So I'm Facing the Shadows, I send my dragon. Oh, he negates, it wasn't my misplay. He negated me to rush with Assault mode, so I couldn't really destroy the Assault mode. So yeah, I do the play to get rid of the skill drain, but as you can see, he has another one, which, oh my god, why skill drain? Nah. So it's my turn. I summon the mid-rush again with the Falcon. He skill drains. I'm like, alright, make a Nephilim. Try to make some effects go off, but he negates Nephilim. So yeah. I end up destroying the skill drain, so that's good. Summon the mid-rush and attack for no damage because one day of peace. And he summons his Assault mode, so I was like, damn, I really need to do some things and stuff. So I do, I wanted to make a really complicated play, but it could have been simpler. So I make a mid-rush, activate Falcon's effect, and I really didn't want to do that. I could have just, I probably could have just crashed and made Entrepreneur or whatever. I don't know what was going through my head, but yeah, Assault mode still putting the hurt on me, so I'm like, alright, flip the Falcon effect, switch on the dragon, then I set the Hedgehog for some reason, I really don't know. He attacks over mid-rush, get back to fusion, but he negates it, of course, and he attacks over the Falcon and attacks the Hedgehog, so I get to fusion anyway. So he makes Red Dragon and passes. So I was like, alright dude. I flip my dragon to bounce that Assault mode. He negates it. So I'm like, alright, now I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Creator, Shadow Fusion, Nephilim, Beast Effect, Dark Creator Effect, Special Summon, go Floatress, Special Summons a Winkaribo level 9, goes for Entrepreneur, banishes the Stardust, attacks with Nephilim and attacks with Entrepreneur for 29. And he top decks the useless Assault mode. So yeah, take that Assault mode. Alright, next I'm playing against Exodia. Yay. And this is unranked, so Assault mode and then Exodia and OCG ranked. I think I see a lot more Shaddol Mirror and Clip-Off. And I did play against 2 Clip-Off, but the replays won't work for some reason. So anyway, I start off with Shadows, get the Hedgehog effect, and get the Dragon effect. Got the gift card, so that's cool. Go for the Fusion, Special Summon Nephilim for whatever reason. Go for Beast, draw cards, and search cards. I know I should have ordered that chain differently, but you know what? Whatever. I'm not worried about it. So he draws into Reckless Greed, sets cards, passes, and I'm like, alright dude. Attack with activate Shadow Fusion. He chains Reckless, Jar, and then Accumulated Fortune. All those Exodia pieces. Alright. So I attack, and then I attack. Oh, the Battle Fader. No. Nah. Alright, so 1 days apiece, sets 2, and passes. So I'm like, alright, dude. Foolish Barrel. Hope for escape. Yeah, dude. You got it. Special summon my Falcon. And summon the Dragon and attack. Now, my idea here is to burn him with Tempest Magician before he draws Exodia. And, flip my Falcon. Synchro for Tempest. Tempest adds a counter. And he's like, I'm going to draw all the cards I can. And doesn't draw Exodia. So I use Tempest Magician and burn him. He's missing, what, 2 pieces? Yeah. That's so sad. He probably would have had it. But Tempest Magician just too OP with that 3,000 damage. So let's just find all the Exodia players. Why don't I? Oh my gosh, I knocked something over. But it's okay. So yeah, I'm playing against Exodia yet again. So use Curry Bandit. Get some good mills. Grab the Shaddolls. And draw a card off Beast. You know, drawing cards is good. He shards a greed, sets 2 back row, and passes. I'm like, alright, dude. Set 3, set a monster. Go ahead. And he's like, upstart. Or after he double jars a greed or whatever. He's like, second shard of greed, upstart, duality for legacy, dark hole. Now I Shaddolls, get some mad pluses. Yeah, pluses. Nah. So my turn, I draw on the Curry Bandit. I'm like, alright, flip Beast, draw 2 cards, ditch the Falcon, special it. Then I synchro for Arcanite. I destroy both his cards, and one of them happens to be an emissary. So he does get the piece. And I summon the Curry Bandit, attack for 1,000, and pass. Curry Bandit milling all the cards. I think I grab the fusion. Yeah. And cards go off, things happen, excitement, yeah. So he reincarnations for the dude and summons and suicide dark holes just to grab himself another Exodia piece. So I use Falcon's effect, of course, because he's broke sauce. Yeah. So I Foolish and I chain Shaddolls Roots and I chain Wing Karibo. So I'm able to make an Entrepreneur effect. Banishes the Battle Fader. Flip my Falcon. Special summon the Beast. And I'm like, attack. And he's like, Scarecrow. And I was like, no, Super Poly. Summon the Mid-Rush. Mid-Rush, of course, being able to attack. And then attack with Entrepreneur. And set and pass. Then he draws into the Duality. And Duality's for Peace, Gravity Bind, and one of those emissaries. But he goes for the Gravity Bind and he scoops because he knows Entrepreneur will just banish an Exodia piece. Or the Gravity Bind, you know, if I need to feel like a douche. Okay, now this is kind of cool. This deck is like Mermail, Dragon Ruler. What is that? Carbongeddon. That's alright. That's an okay card, I guess. So yeah, it's basically like rank 7 spam. So he takes the first Dragon Shrines for Red Eyes and then title, upstarts into a Sphere, sets Breakthrough Skill and Sphere and passes. I'm like, alright, Shadow Fusion for Nephilim, trigger everything because I'm a boss, but he Breakthrough Skills. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to special summon my Falcon. Foolish out the Beast. Beast draws me a card. Draw into the Dark Creator, that's alright. So I'm like, alright, I'm not going to attack until I get Marksman or anything, so I'm just going to pass. Looking at his hand, it's pretty terrible, but you know what? Whatever. He goes for title, goes for the big eye, summons the Lind, attacks. I'm like, alright, let's go for Beast. And then he attacks over Beast, and I'm like, alright, draw a card. So now I'm just like, Shaddolls Roots, and then I attack into the Nephilim to get back the fusion, and then I activate the fusion main phase 2, summon the Nephilim, draw cards, Nephilim trigger, special summon the Falcon, and Dark Arm pops cards because that's his job, yo. So he draws into the Dragon Shrine, activates the Shrine, sends another Red Eyes and Redox, and he soul charges for 4. Oh, here come the rank 7s. Big Eye takes my Dark Arm. Big Eye takes my Nephilim. He can't attack, so that's good, but he goes for Dark Arm's effect, and I bring my Falcon back. Use Dark Arm's effect again. And it passes, and I'm like, oh god, no. So I'm like, fusion for Mid-Rush, and then I'm like, trigger things. Shaddolls Roots, get back my fusion. Summon Black Rose, kaboom, and Roots effect. So Nephilim will trigger, adding Roots back to my hand, and Lyn will trigger special summon the Abysseus. So I special summon my mid-rush with the Dark Creator, set my back row, and pass. He breakthrough skills my mid-rush, and he goes for yet another. He goes for actually Gaios this time. So I double Shaddolls Roots, and I facing the shadows to get rid of his back row, whatever it may be. And it's a deep prison, so that's cool. So my turn. I wasn't sure how much Entrepreneur had at the beginning of this video. I thought he had 26, but luckily he has 29, so Gaius can't do shit about him. So I summon my Effect Veiler, Synchro Dark Creator for a Fortress, go for another Entrepreneur, banish his title, and banish his Redux with the first one, and attack for GG's. Those red errors, those script errors, are from a clip-off replay I was trying to set up, but I couldn't, so I have this really bad replay for you guys as my last one of the video. I really wanted to show you guys the two clip-off replays. Maybe I will in the future if they fix those bugs. But anyway, I open up double Karibo, so I fucking win. Nah. He summons Vi, reveals the power plant thing, make it Cyber Dragon, so I can MSC or call, summon Karibo in it, and pass after I set the roots. Mill all the cards, 2 fusions, grab the shadows, because I do have the roots, so I can just tutor the fusion back if I need to. So I get a nice +2 on him, and he just goes negative by tribute summoning Cyber Dragon for no good reason. He could have just whatever. So my turn, I draw, I go for the fusion, go for mid-rush, trigger all the things, but stuff doesn't special summon because I'm an idiot and I can't read cards. But I still draw a card and I still, get ahead. So yeah. It's his turn. He summons the Dry and activates Power Bind. And I'm like, alright. He chain Shadows, chain Wing Karibo. He makes Chimera. And I use all the cards, chain links, bounce it back. And he scoops because he has a Dark Hole. And that really wouldn't do anything about mid-rush. But you know what? I don't know. So yeah, that's the last replay I wanted to show you guys. Kind of terrible, but bark at DevPro for not fixing the clip off sooner.